Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have a What's Old video for you today. This is going to be for 2 days. I think we had about 10 or 11 sales yesterday, which will be the first part, and we're looking at maybe like 14, 15 for today. So Kathy's going to go ahead and show you what it sold for us.
Hey guys, first up, eBay. These Sorel boots that have been up there for a long time, you guys have probably seen in our videos, finally sold. Normally they sell quickly, but I think I listed these at the wrong time of year and hadn't got around to relisting them to make them new and fresh. But they did finally sell for my list price, which was just $35 plus shipping. I think I could have got a little more, but I was getting antsy because they hadn't sold for so long. So I paid $10 for them, so still happy with that. These are some men's Doc Martens. I also paid $10 for these, and they sold for $39.95 plus shipping. So yeah, pretty good sale. Love Doc Martens. Next up, these Crocs have been one of the longest ones to sell for me. I have $4 into them, and they just finally sold for $18 free ship. Shipping was around $4, so not a huge profit there. Glad to see those go. I think that was just not a cute style, and honestly, I think that's the only reason it took a while to sell.
Are regular Crocs a cute style, though?
I mean, they're more cute. Alright, these are some Jungle Book Vans. I got these a while back, but I just recently listed them because they were in the death pile, because if you can see on the rubber, they're like super dirty.
Yeah.
And we did scrub them. Well, Chris did. I didn't. He's tried to scrub them, so he got them a little cleaner, but they're still fairly dirty. But I still listed them. I only have $5.99 into them. They sold for, I listed them at $30, I think, and I sent an offer of $24 plus the buyer paid shipping. So still making some money. I mean, yeah, Disney Vans always sell. People don't really care about the condition as much. So that was it for eBay. No, one more, two more eBay. Chris put them all out of order again.
Oh.
Okay. This is just a Nike hoodie. This was my son's personal hoodie, and I think I just picked it up at Goodwill, so I probably have no more than like $2.99 into it, and it sold for $14.95 free shipping. Shipping was around $4 on that. And then this guy is the Mountain shirt. So I actually, because of this, so someone messaged me on Mercari last night asking about this shirt. But I guess my Mercari account got restricted for I don't know what, but we never figured out what because they don't tell you. But I don't know. The only thing I could guess is that I tried to cash out 2 times in one day and it like flagged my account. But I don't really know. So,
We also did get notified about that tax information.
well, yeah, they did ask us to put our tax info in, but they said within 72 hours, and then within like 12 hours, my account was shut down. So I don't feel
Don't
like
know if it's related,
same,
but it's possible. It's weird that they both happened within.
But they did resolve that pretty quickly. But anyways, somebody had messaged me about this shirt on Mercari first. And because my account was restricted, I couldn't even respond to their message because they weren't wanting to know if it was available. They said they tried to make an offer, and it said like they couldn't make an offer even. So anyways, this person must have went and found it on eBay, and then they just purchased it outright because it was at a lower price anyways. So happy that worked out, but that was annoying for a minute.
Which, guys, that's a perfect example of why we cross-list on multiple platforms. We were locked out of Mercari for, what, 6 hours? Oh, 3 hours?
Maybe like 3 hours.
But it could have been a lot worse. We've heard of people getting locked out for
a couple of weeks.
Somebody
said that on Instagram.
And if that's your only platform,
it says it could take up to 48 hours, I think, in the email. So thankfully it got resolved quickly, but yeah, that was frustrating.
And they did handle it really quick for, I think, what it was. So
they should tell people what it is.
They should. They don't answer anything, right? Even for like returns and stuff, you don't know what it's for.
You don't know anything.
Come on, Mercari.
Alright, so we had a couple kittens in sales. First up, this is a Gap Christmas shirt. This was, again, my son's shirt. I listed it for $14.95 free ship. I sent an offer to someone who put it in their cart of 12, mostly because it had some stains on it, which I noted, but I also want to get that sold before Christmas, so I think after shipping and fees I'm making like $6.50. I don't remember where I got it, but I'm happy to make $6.50 back on it. and then these are some childhood shorts. I actually bought these off Kitizen just like a week or so ago. Someone was selling a bundle super cheap, 2 for $24, so I scooped that up. So I have $12 into these. I honestly bought them because I was going to have my son wear them a couple times, but they're size 4T, but they fit really small, like I would say like a 2T, which I did note in my listings, but anyways, because of that, I relisted them right away, and I listed them at normal price that I think they should have sold for, and this one already sold, so listed it at $32. Someone bought it outright at my 10% off one shop discount, so they paid $28.80 free ship, and shipping was about $3.50 on those. And then these are some Terran Rose flats. So these have taken a while to sell. I probably would not pick these up again. I only bought them because they were $2.50, and when I did look up comps, it looked like some of them were selling for a decent amount. I could tell by the soles that they were a better quality because the leather soles, but yeah, they didn't do well for me. So they did finally sell for $22.50 free shipping. They are super lightweight, so I did only have to pay $5 for shipping, but that wasn't a good sale to me. Alright, and then next up are some Kamik snow boots. These I got at the Once Upon a Child the other week, and I have about $6 into them, and they sold for $31.05 free ship. The shipping label for this was $9 through Kitizen app. And then two Poshmark sales. No Poshmark sales today. 2 Mercari sales. So this one came in this morning. It's just a Crew Cuts flannel shirt. This was my son's shirt. I don't know what I bought it for, but it sold for $9 plus ship. So I make $8.10 back on that. And then these are some Skechers shape ups. I've done well on some Skechers shape ups, but these are probably the oldest ones I have in my inventory. Probably like a year and a half at this point, which it's funny to me because these are probably in the best shape out of all the ones I've sold. I don't know if it was the size or 7.5 or just people didn't like the pink laces or what, but someone offered me 22 last night and I took it, even though I kind of paid up for these. I paid $10.99 thinking that they'd sell around $40 plus shipping, which is what all the others have sold for, so nope, but I'm glad they're gone and made a small profit. Hey guys, we'll start with eBay first up. You'll see on the screen, so I do have another sale running. I think I'm just going to keep them running. I'm going to run them short amounts though. So like this one I put on last night and I'm going to run it through tomorrow at noon. Then it'll end. Prices will go back to normal. And then by probably tomorrow night I'll put up a new sale for the weekend. But basically just doing the same sale. This was a 14% off sale. This buyer paid $21.50 plus shipping for these Heelys. I got these at Goodwill for $6.99. And they actually lived in Colorado, so I was able to put them in a box, even cheaper than putting them in a padded flat rate, so that was nice. Next up, these are some Uggs. I actually bought these, well, I was going to keep them. I bought them at Plato's Closet for $25, and they are my size, and I love Uggs. It's like, I wear like 2 shoes all year, and it's flip-flops and Uggs, so I have a gray pair and the chestnut pair, and I don't have a black, but then the thought of the money over having another pair for no reason other than to have a new color, I chose the money. So I listed them at $99.95 plus shipping, and with the sale I have going, this buyer paid $85.96 plus shipping on these. So still a really good flip. Even though I paid $25 out of pocket for them, I ended up profiting I think like $46. So really good sale there. And then this one I've already sealed because it was like a down jacket that I like had to squish pretty good to make sure it fit in a box and I could get it under the weight I needed it under. But you'll see on the screen, it's a Nike, just a Nike down jacket. It's purple metallic color. I thought it was so nice, but it's been listed for over a year at this point. I did pay $15 for it at Clothes Mentor a long time ago, and it's been listed. I started it high at like 100, I think, but these retail over 200, so I've slowly been dropping the price, and it got down to $50 plus shipping, and that's what this sold for. So still a good flip. Did take a while, but I probably would buy it again. Okay, next up, and this is just the brand Harajuku Mini or something like that. This is the Target collaboration though. I got this on Kitizen for like $7, but as part of a bundle where I got something else that I wanted for a cheaper amount, so I knew I could make my $7 back, which I did. This ended up selling for $17.16 free ship. That was with my 14% off sale. Shipping was about $3.50 on that. And then this is a big sale. It's a Gymboree shirt. It's over $4 plus shipping. I have only 50 cents into it. I bought it to sell at the JBF consignment sale, but it didn't sell, and so I just listed it, and it finally sold for $4 plus shipping, which I know some of you think that's not worth your time, but these kinds of sales help me get these bigger kinds of sales. So like just by me, the act of me listing this item helped me get sales. The act of me sending offers to watchers helps me get sales. And the act of me like shipping items, everything I do on eBay helps you get sales. So listing these small dollar items does help me make those bigger $100 sales. So I think it's worth it.
I mean, would that be an 800% profit?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it that way, it's a. I mean, I like what 6 times my money, 5, yeah,
8?
like 8 times my money. So I don't know. Don't be jealous, guys.
That might be the title. 800% profit.
All right, so
It won't be. Don't worry.
this is another pretty small sale, but again, it really just keeps your store running. Like, you gotta list a lot, and every day I think
that is also a potential good feedback too. So.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I mean, I've only been really doing eBay for a year, and I'm I think 10 feedback shy of 600.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you sell a $4 item and you package it nicely and you ship it fast, the person's gonna give you a good rating. So.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and then in the future, if we only are selling $50 plus items, people will be like, wow, this is a great seller. So. All right, next up, this is my son's Nike shirt. It was listed for $11.95 free ship with my shop discount. Or I must have sent an offer because that doesn't add up. But yeah, I sent an offer to a watcher, I think, of $10 free ship, and they accepted. He wore it a few times. I got it at Goodwill for, I think, $1.99. So still making my $2 back and a few extra. And these next 2 hoodies, I just don't really want to pull out because they were nestled in there pretty well. So this is a Victoria's Secret pink hoodie. This was my personal hoodie. I've had this for probably like 5 or 10 years, and I wore it several times, but I don't really wear this kind of stuff anymore, so I listed it for $24.95 free shipping. It was a little bit faded. It had some pilling, which I showed, but still sold for $21.46 free shipping. I shoved it in this bag because like I could have used a bigger eBay bag, but then that would have put me over the £1 rate, and I didn't want to pay more, so it was weighing at 15.4 ounces before I added the poly mailer, and our heavier poly, like the eBay polys that are bigger, weigh like I think an ounce. So that's why I shoved it in this little panda mailer that only weighs like 0.3, 0.4, and got it right under a pound. So shipping was about I think $5.70 something on that. And then next up was another one of my personal hoodies. This is just a Wonder Woman hoodie. This was just a Walmart hoodie. I probably paid like $15 for it or something. I did buy it new, but I wore it several times, and I listed it for, I think I listed it for like 8 or 9 plus shipping, and then I sent an offer to a watcher of 7 plus shipping. So again, not a great sale, but I probably made $5 back after all said and done, and keeps my store moving. All right, next up, this is, so that was it for eBay. We had a couple Poshmark sales. First up are these Tiva men's sandals. I got these at Goodwill for $6.99. I listed them for $50. Someone offered me $40, and I accepted that. And then this is another one of my personal hoodies. This is an American Eagle hoodie. I got it actually off Poshmark probably a year or 2 ago. Wore it a few times. I think I paid $18 plus the Poshmark shipping, so I probably have about 25 into it. And someone today offered me 22. I think I listed it at 35 or 30, and I accepted that just because since it was mine, I'm happy to get any money back. Alright, and then next up, these are some kids' Vans, baseball print. I actually bought these for my son years ago at the Vans outlet store here in Colorado. And I think I have like $15 into them, but I honestly wasn't keeping track of like inventory and stuff back then. But whenever I would go to the Vans outlet, I used to sell like a bunch of kids' Vans. I just never make it up there anymore, but they would all come out to between like $8 to $12, although I think these are a few more dollars because I bought them for us instead of to resell. But anyways, I listed them at $40, which is basically the retail on kid Vans, and someone offered me $30, and I accepted that. So I'm pretty sure I bought them for 15, so still made a small profit, got my money back. Those have only been listed like a day. Kids' Vans do really well, especially if they're in really good condition. And the last few sales today are Mercari. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this one last night, but this is an Adidas soccer jersey.
It's football.
Football jersey. It's been sitting in our closet for at least over a year at this point, mostly because, well, first off, I don't know anything about football, or football, but, and mostly it also has like a bunch of snags in it and stuff, which I knew that wasn't going to be a problem. People will still buy it like that, but I didn't want to have to look up, you know, this team, comps and stuff. But now that I have Google Lens, I took a picture of it, looked up on Google Lens. It told me pretty much, I just did a sell similar on eBay, and then whoever sold this jersey before me, it basically copied their title and everything. So anyways, I saw that they're sold for like $48 or something plus shipping, so I basically did the same price. I think, well, I started it on Mercari at $50 plus shipping, and then I let the price decrease. So whenever the 5% off one happened, someone just bought it outright. So they paid $47 plus shipping in one day of being listed. So,
and that got quite a few likes pretty quick,
yeah,
right?
Just on Mercari it had 5. I know it had some likes on Posh, and I think I had a watcher on eBay.
So hopefully we didn't just get rid of like $1,000 jersey.
No,
but
I mean, the other one had sold within like the last month on eBay. So I think that I was pretty much right on the money. And honestly, I'd have been happy with $20 sale. I paid $3 for that at Salvation Army like forever ago. So
honestly, if you didn't list it, we probably would have just redonated it because it's been in the death pile for so long.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of the idea. I was going to see if it was worth my time, and when I saw it was going for that much, it was worth my time. So. All right, next up, these are some La Amour. I think that's how. I mean, obviously, that's not how you say it. It's probably a little bit fancier than that, but these are a good pair of kid shoes to look out for because they're really like a nice leather shoe. I think they retail around $60. You can usually get about 30 or so for them used. These are barely used, but I listed them at 30 plus shipping. Someone offered me 24 and I accepted that. I got them at Once Upon a Child last week for like $6.50, so pretty happy with that. And here's another very small sale. This was again my son's like Adidas outfit. I don't remember where we got this. Both my kids have worn it, and I listed it for $13.95 free shipping, and it has stains. Like all the white stripes are basically all stained up, and like it was pretty. The knees were like pilly and stuff, but yeah, that's why I listed it so low. Normally you can get like $20 out of these, but I sent an offer to someone who put it in their cart of $11.50 free ship, and they accepted. It is kind of heavy though, so shipping was $5.75. You'll see on the screen I'm only making back $4.56, but I'll take it. My coffee today was like $5.10, so that paid for that. And then last but not least for today is these J. Crew leopard calf hair flats. I did pay up for these, I guess. I paid $15 for them at Goodwill. I kind of like almost didn't, mostly because they were size 12, and I was like I thought it was a weird size, but these have had so many likes on all platforms, and so I don't know if the people just liked the style and wanted to search for them in their size, or if that many people wear a size 12 and were interested in these shoes. But I listed them high to begin with. I think I started them on all platforms around 100 because like the retail was like a little over 200, I think. And somebody offered, well, they were down to like 70 on Mercari. And today when I was doing my promoted, I promote 10 items every day. That's like the max you can do. I promoted these this morning, which dropped the price to like 69 or something. And then somebody offered me 54. Plus they paid the shipping. So I took that offer and got them sold. So a little over a $30 profit on those. So glad I picked them up. But I guess people do have size 12 feet too. So don't be afraid to pass if it's if it's a good amount, I guess. All right, so we have 2 questions to answer today. First is from Sophia. She says, hi, I have a quick question. Where did you get your boxes from to ship for Kitizen? Thanks. So I'm thinking because I mentioned in the video a few days ago, I think that on Kitizen's new shipping, you cannot use these USPS free boxes. So I think that's what she's asking, but If that's not what you're asking, Sophia, let us know again.
I think she did respond to what I responded earlier, so I think we answered correctly.
I mean, most of my Kitizen stuff is small and ships in a poly mailer, but if we do need to use a box now with their new shipping through Sandal or whatever, we have like a stock of boxes in our trailer or a little shed on the side of our house, so every time we get an Amazon order, we keep those boxes unless they're like ginormous boxes, but most of them are regular boxes that'll be good to ship anything in. So we keep those. You know, we shop on ThreadUp a lot. I use those boxes. So we haven't run out of boxes yet. So I haven't ever had to actually buy any boxes. We do have the eBay boxes we bought, but with the eBay coupon. So we just find a box around here and we use it. But you could always, in the past when I haven't had a box, I cut up a few poly mailers and tape them together to make a bigger poly mailer. So if you're in really dire need of something and don't have a box, you could try that. But you could, if you have a neighborhood Facebook page where you're at, people are always getting rid of boxes too, so you could try that. But yes, if you didn't know, the new Kitizen labels through Sandal, you cannot use these free USPS boxes. So the label's nice because you can ship up to 5 pounds for $9, where previously that would have been like $15, but now you have to find your own box. So there is a trade-off, but I'm happy with the $9 label. All right, and then last question is from Viviana. She says, hey guys, how long did it take you to get a lot of sales? I've been on Poshmark for about 5 months and only sold 178 items. How can I get more traffic into my closet besides listing and sharing things? I mean, I think we just make a lot of sales because we have a lot of items. So, you know, if I had, I don't know how many items you have listed, like regularly, but when I have 1,000 items, I pretty much always sell 10. If I have 200 items, I probably only sell 2. So it's not like that I have great items or anything like that. It's
we also cross list though, because
yeah, so you could
we wouldn't sell 10 items on Poshmark, I think, if we had 1,000 items.
Yeah, I mean, maybe on eBay, but
yeah.
I think the cross posting definitely helps. And then really just having a wide variety of things for people to buy, sending offers, and making it like a good price. I honestly, I mean, we don't really do anything special. I know people are like, how do you do this? But I just price stuff at what I think it's going to sell for. And I'm also willing to take less. A lot of times if we got it for cheap, like these shoes we got for $15, even though I think they're worth $100, someone offered me $54 plus they're paying shipping, I'll take that. So just, I guess, being willing to take offers. And yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm curious, I guess, how many items you have. My guess, if you've been on for 5 months selling 100, I mean, let me check my Poshmark
That's actually
stats.
pretty good, because I ran a report from, I think it was May 1st till now, and we had like 350 items sell on Posh.
Yeah, my total Posh list sold listings is 1,451, and we've been doing Posh now June, like almost 2 years and 3 months, so however many, 27 months if you divide that. 2014.
That's a very average number, though.
27, yeah. So that's 53 items a month divided by 30 days. Like, we average 1 to 2 items a day on Poshmark, so it's not a ton. But I don't put a lot of work into Poshmark. I barely share, and I really just list. I think the listing's the most important thing on any of the platforms, so. I don't know. Hopefully that gives you an idea, but yeah, and I think 178 is really good.
I think 178 is great, Viviana. You should be very proud of that, especially if Poshmark is your only platform. If you're looking to grow more, we kind of recommend doing more platforms, just because you get more eyes and it's easy to get more eyes that way. We do recommend eBay, even though it is very scary. I think for a lot of people, it was very scary for us to jump into eBay, but it has definitely become our best platform to sell on, and we definitely wouldn't be selling as much as we do today if we weren't doing eBay. Anyway, hopefully that answers your questions, guys. Thank you so much for the great questions. We are going to go ahead and pack these up and get them off to the post office. Thanks for watching today, and we'll see you guys in the next one.